Welcome back, Guyana, to Bedtime Songs. And you know what? I love my job. I just love my job. I'm always interviewing beauty queens, interviewing gorgeous, gorgeous women. Well, as you know, Guyana, last night was the crowning of Miss Guyana World 2011, and other queens were also crowned. All right, so we're looking at you right now. First of all, ladies, thank you very much. To my right, directly right here, is Artie Cameron, 22 years old. Congratulations on being Miss Guyana World. Very, very nice. So, Eni Fraser, so you came up first runner-up,
yes,
right? And plus won Miss Guyana Princess of the World, and which means you have to represent Guyana. When are you going to represent them?
Roughly in 6 weeks, I leave for Czech Republic, the city of Prague.
Prague, beautiful.
Yeah,
You're going
amazing.
to Prague. Oh my God! Don't come back. no, it's beautiful there. Tell me a little bit. So you're 21 years old.
Yes.
You're 21 years old from Georgetown.
Yes,
and now,
I am.
do you work or do you go to school? What do you do?
I study. I'm a final year student at the Life Christian University, majoring in theology, minoring in psychology, because I want to do Christian child psychology.
Lovely, very, very nice. So, what made you decide to enter this pageant, or what, or who?
Well, I was on Facebook and I saw the page, and I've always been in love with the Miss World pageant because I was an athlete in school, love sports. The only thing I can't do is swim. So
okay.
That makes two of us, actually. Two of us.
Okay. And so you just decided, and you sent in
Yeah.
the thing, and you got called,
for
and
it.
then it started going. Artie Cameron. Now I know a little about you.
Do you?
I do know a little about you, Artie. First of all, you from Guyana, but you studied in. You currently live in the U.S.
Yes.
You currently live in the U.S. I know we talked about that. And you study at Hunter College.
Yes, I
and you
just
finished
my
up
bachelor's
in
biology.
And you have a minor too.
Yes, I minored in chemistry.
Wow.
I'm a pre-med student.
Wow, very, very nice. Yeah, 22. Now, what made you? Now, you're in New York. These things are going on in Ghana. You know, when we were in New York, we were kind of like in our own world there. What and how did this whole pageantry came about?
Well, I always thought about, entering a Miss Guyana pageant. But honestly, after I migrated, I thought that opportunity was gone. There was no way I could ever, think about that dream anymore. But I was contacted by several people who were like, you know what? You can actually still go up. You're born in Guyana, you're Guyanese by nationality, and your parents are Guyanese. So I said, you know what? Let me jump in this opportunity right away.
And so you just
went for it.
You went for it, and then you. So how long now have you been here training for this?
A month.
You've been here for
Yes.
because I know I met you guys. Remember a couple
Yes.
nights ago, and so you've been training for this, and so then it came down to the 4 finalists, and you all think, what do you think? All right, and same question I want to ask you. What do you think? Made the judge say, okay, that's all. What do you think did it for you?
I think we showed our passion for what we were doing, and I think that's what showed through the most. And we were ourselves. We never gave up on that. I think they recognized that and they appreciated that. We never had to step outside of the box for anybody to recognize us. We stayed true to ourselves.
So there are obviously different segments of the pageant, right?
Yes.
There the swimsuit. Now I heard you won. I was there because I asked you. I heard you won swimsuit.
Yes.
Is that
I
correct?
got Miss Body Beautiful.
Body Beautiful. What
Yes.
else did you win?
Miss Best Gown and Miss Photogenic.
Wow. And how did you do?
Well, I did fairly well in all the segments. I was right behind her.
Obviously, very, very, very
She did
close.
exceedingly well, I must say,
Yeah,
in the intelligence
yeah.
segment.
Yeah.
This girl gave me a run for my money.
Now, what I heard, there was the most interesting question because I was speaking to the promoter, Carwin, and he said to me, I called him up this morning and we were talking about it, and I said, and what was the question? And then he said to me, is how, and I thought it was really, really unique and absolutely different, okay? And I bet you didn't even see that coming,
No.
right?
No.
How does, you say it, because you'll probably say it better than I can, but what was the question?
How can men contribute to empowering women, or what roles can men play to contribute to, how can men,
The
you
role
help me out
men
here.
play in the empowerment of Guyanese women.
You have 30 seconds.
Okay, so how can men help empower Guyanese women?
Yes.
Yes.
So now, because usually the question is what would you do for empowerment of women or something
Yes.
to that effect. So they're saying, how can the man help
Yes.
you to be empowered?
Yes.
A lot more money. Okay. Take me shopping. No, and what was it? I want to hear your answer. What was your answer?
My answer was, I believe that men should encourage women to be more independent.
Mhm.
They should embrace the idea of equal opportunity.
Mhm.
And, just maintain control of your emotions, especially anger, because
Yeah.
balance is never the answer
Right,
to any
right.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was your answer?
It was all the men, especially the brothers, fathers, cousins, everyone should support women both mentally, morally, spiritually, and financially.
Right. Very, really, really good answers.
Yeah.
Definitely good answers. So, and I bet the audience were just going, screaming,
Yes.
because they had a
Yes.
like to hear that stuff. The equality stuff, women empowerment,
Yes.
feminism, and all that great stuff. So now you guys have a huge shot. So now we got you. You're both winners. You got Princess of the World plus first runner-up. You, of
Yeah.
course. You've heard of Shakira Batch.
Yes.
Okay, so in the 60s, and somebody throw something at me if I'm wrong. Okay, in the 60s, I believe Shakira went up, got, I want to say, third place. I want to say, if I know the story correctly, or I'll start scandals. Michael Caine might have been a judge, saw her, fell in love with her, married her, 2 kids later, living happily ever after.
Yes.
So since then, I don't believe, and correct me, that Guyana has even been placed in the Miss World. That's quite a, well, first it's an honor to win, but that's quite some pressure for you.
Absolutely, but honestly, I feel like the pace has been set for me by Miss Aletha Shepherd, who is the former reigning queen. She placed in the top 15 last year.
Okay,
yes,
good.
and she represented
good
Guyana. She was chosen from the diaspora. She was chosen
I
from
was told.
London, England.
I was that. So she went and she was placed in top 15.
Yes, and she was telling us all of these wonderful stories about girls from 120 different countries yelling Guyana. Guyana.
Really?
She actually did exceedingly well at the preliminary.
Right. So is she going to mentor you?
Yes.
And now
I'll be working very closely with Aletha. I'm so lucky.
Good, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Now, because she knows the inside out,
Absolutely.
the do's and the whole lot of do's.
Yes.
All right, and so I was saying this to Archie earlier when we were sitting talking, and Shakira lives out in London, and that might have been really nice for you to meet her and kind of get that support
I'd
going.
love for
so
that
if
to
we
happen.
can, so if we can make that happen, and obviously you're going to need a lot of support,
Absolutely.
not only morally and emotionally and probably financially for this country, Guyana, to support both of you women to go out there and do something for us. And I said this to Cara Lord the other day when I interviewed her. I said, Cara, you know what? Here's how I feel about this. First of all, every woman that go up there and says, I'm strong, I'm good, I'm confident, okay, in a pageantry, to me, absolutely, you're a winner. But, okay, you're going there, and I said this to Karen, even if we want you to win, we would love for you to win, but even if you don't, let's say you don't win, all right? Just the fact that you're going there to showcase, and one, a group or a couple of thousand people in a foreign land somewhere is hearing the word Guyana once or twice. We have just somebody in that audience, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. They say, Guyana, where is that? But the point is, you've just brought light to Guyana again.
Absolutely.
And to me, that's how we win.
Yes. I absolutely agree. Bringing awareness about Guyana. That's one
awareness,
of our main
good word,
points.
absolutely. So
but we're not heading just for awareness this year.
No.
And we're looking, all 4 queens are looking to
Yes.
bring back all the international crowns again. I believe we have strong girls, absolutely brilliant, beautiful, We're amazing. We're an amazing group. And we need to acknowledge that.
I love that.
We need our Guyanese people to also support us.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not just the beauty and getting, made up and all that.
Right.
It's about actually substance. That's what we have.
I love it. Very, very intelligent. Now, one problem I have with you, Archie, and I'll tell you this. I haven't said this yet.
Uh-oh.
Or I might have said it. They gotta give you a smaller crown.
Oh,
The poor thing is like 20. This thing weighs like 20 pounds, and she's like 19 pounds.
I love it.
Really, really love it.
That's a good problem to have.
It's a great problem. But you know what? I'm sure you guys are gonna have fan pages and whatever on Facebook. They can do all that for you guys and support you and whatever, because you have a huge task ahead of you. You know what I mean? When is your date? What is your when are you going to Prague?
Roughly about the 14th, 15th of September, they start the preparations. Yes.
You have a month.
Basically.
So we're gonna do it. So Cara Lord, Miss Universe is Miss Guyana Universe. That is, will be in Sao Paulo on the 12th.
Yes.
And you're gonna do when your pageant is
the
14, 15.
of September.
So we got two thing here. You guys
Yeah.
gonna have pressure. All right, so you got to do something there. I'm sure you'll do the best. And you know, judging these pageantry is not easy.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not. You know, I've done it so much. The last one I did, God. And I know some of the judges were like really telling me that it was really tough. It really, because I heard the talents were. No, did you do? Who did that act? I came in for 5 minutes and got. You remember the story? Carwin is here, and I was not appropriately dressed for the National Cultural Center, and I had no idea you had to be covered up.
Now I'm wondering what you really wore because I was backstage the entire time. What did you wear?
You guys were backstage, but I didn't want to interrupt you, and I'll tell you when cameras are. And the people were like, I was like, they were like, but they were very kind. They let me in for a little minute because I had to go see someone. But and I saw this amazing theatrical kind of a drama kind of a thing going on. Was that you?
It probably was.
What did you do as your talent?
I did a dramatic poem by Maya Angelou, Still I Rise.
Oh, love. Look at the Maya Angelou now.
Yes.
God, that's big
Powerful.
and bad. Powerful. Maya Angelou is absolutely. And what did you do for your talent?
I actually danced. I had a mixed dance. It was entitled Mixed Moods and Attitudes.
And so was it Indian fusion? Was it?
It was a fusion of English songs.
Uh-huh.
First one was Alicia Keys' Woman's Worth. Second was Rihanna's Who's That Chick. And the third piece was by Shakira. That was...
Well, you're shaking. So you were shaking.
Yes.
You were doing your
A
little
little
trick.
bit.
You were doing your little trick.
Yes.
Well, obviously the judges. I have a friend who was a judge there, and after the fact, because they just, you know, you guys are judge. You just go in there and be like, you know. And I hope everyone you want the best person, the right person, and the person you really feel. It was quite tough, and it was quite an interesting pageant.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Again, congratulations to both
Thank
of
you.
you. Soini, very pretty, and I know you're gonna do well. And again, and Artie, thank you so much for coming. And I would like
Thank
to
you
make
for
it
having us.
official. Now we
Yes.
had the first interview with them, so I'm really Juanita Euburn. Aha. I love Juanita. She's gonna kill me for this. And so big work ahead of you all. And,
Absolutely.
But good luck, first of all. Pageantry is absolutely important, and winning is always an amazing, great thing that sets the pace for the rest of your life. But the most important thing to set for your life is your education, and you both seem to be on track with that. And for that, I thank you as human beings, and the fact that you have made the change for women. And that's a great thing, because equality is important, and just as men can do anything, so can women.
That's right. I agree.
Absolutely. Thank you both.
Thank you so much for
Beautiful,
having us.
talented,
Yes.
and absolutely. Ghana, you have been watching, of course, bedtime songs and talk about beauty and tiaras. Thank you, ladies, very much. We'll be right back with more of bedtime songs.